Nijika. She's definitely in the highest tier, and it's not even hard. Literally, I would say the best moment of the show. Well, there's a lot of really good moments in the show. One of the easiest, best moments in the entire show is Nijika like telling Bochi about her family, and like I read that extra chapter, right? For Nijika and her sister, kind of their backstory, and I mean that was like just so good. Her having the bow everywhere is also like such a like great. It's just like it's like what is the purpose of the music, right? Like why are they doing any of this, you know? And so to get that insight from Nijika, and for it to be like coming out of a place of like honoring her mother, you know, and that goes into all the star themes and just, you know, her motivation to have like a great band, and like that's really powerful and really good for like why do I play the music I play to like honor a, you know, someone that I cared about that's now gone. That's just so good already. Just throw in like the bow as like a, you know, a recurring visual like reminder of that, plus the sister, and like it's like they had a kind of bad sister relationship, or at least just kind of a you know, insufficient one, but then through the chapter we read, right? Or I just kind of read it on my own and then talked about it, but go read the chapter if you didn't. It's like I don't remember the chapter name, just look it up or something, I don't know, man. But seeing how Nijika's sister, like there was that distance, and then it was that process of like they're using the Starry and the band together, the both of them, to like honor their mother, and so that's why the sister like left her band to kind of like set it up for Nijika, and it bonded, and it was just so good, man. So yeah, Nijika's the best maybe character. Definitely S tier. Like this is the base S A B C F, right? That's kind of what we got here. And I love her. And she's a golden angel, and she's the one that, like, immediately from the start, one, she's the drummer's the best spot. Two, all the stuff I just mentioned. Three, the sister bond as well. I'm throwing that as a separate one. Four, she's the one that, like, put the hand out to Bochi and was like, even after Bochi played in a cardboard box, right? She was still willing to, like, keep Bochi on the team and wasn't like, because, you know, she has her entire dream of, like, I want my band to be amazing. And she has a really, like, profound reason for doing all that. And then Bochi shows up, and she's like, fine, okay, I got a guitarist, right? Let's go. And she grabs Bochi, puts her on stage, and then Bochi is just a complete mess that plays in a cardboard box and sucks. But Nijika, despite having all these profound and, like, really, like, emotionally charged reasons for even doing all this in the first place, despite all that, she's still so kind and nurturing to Bochi, and, like, still prioritizes it. So she's, like, not even selfish, you know? Because if she was, like, selfish and mean, then she would probably just be like, okay, Bochi sucks, I'm kicking her out of the band, I need actual people that know how to play, you know? But no, she, like, still is, like, so caring and sweet. It just checks every box, man. I love Nijika so much. Hiroi. I mean, what else do I have to say, right? I love Nijika with all my soul, but Hiroi is an enlightened, drunken bassist, okay? I kind of feel like she's the best one. Am I wrong for that? I don't think I am. Because, like, the little gimmick she has of having her eyes always closed, and then when she's serious, she opens them, that is, like, already one of the most, like, cool things I've seen in, like, just a little character, like, trait. That's just sick. I love that. Her sake bottle rolling onto the stage and Bochi using it, amazing. The relatability she, like, builds between her and Bochi, saying, like, that that's why she, you know, has relied on alcohol so much, is that she was super anxious and nervous when she started her path toward rockdom, right? That's great. Connection to Rio with all the, like, Rio's been to her shows. That's great. She, you know, stumbles into an anxious Bochi with a guitar, and it was so good. Like, when Bochi was lying to her and said that she was gonna, like, she hadn't taken lessons yet, or, like, was gonna, like, sell it or something, and she says, like, give it a shot. You know, you can tell how much she values music and, like, how powerful it is to her, and it's not a way that she's, like, she wants other people to experience that, like, other performers, you know? She's literally, like, such a perfect mentor figure. It's crazy. Especially for Bochi, because Bochi is so, like, destroyed by social anxiety and all that stuff, right? So for her to be like a go with the flow, like soothed, you know, like she's like a wave. She's like an ocean wave, man. But not when it crashes on shore, you know? I'm talking about when it's out deep in the ocean and it's just that calm, you know? It's like strumming of a bass, man. She feels like a bass lick, you know? That just like vroom, or whatever you want to call it, man. That's what she feels like. And so it's kind of what Rio does as well. And it's one of my favorite parts about Rio, how it's like this like smoothing of all the chaotic energy, right? We got Nijika and Kita, who are both extroverted. Kita's got Kita aura out the waz. And then we got Bochi, who is like a bundle of nerves that sometimes just kind of explodes. And so having characters like Rio and Hiroi who like come in and they smooth it out is like really good for that juxtaposition, right? And like that contrast. And then for Hiroi specifically, she also like it's a mentor thing, so I feel like that relationship is even stronger. She's funny, right? She's the first to come to like every performance, even the school festival. She's there, you know, despite being a drunken like maniac who literally loses her base at like everything she does. She still is the first to arrive to these events, right? Like her supporting Bochi supersedes her drunken losing her base, like having no idea what she's doing. She's just the best character. Out of nowhere too, because you expect the main four to be like Pog, right? Like you kind of have to have all of them being great and amazing or above, because that's just what you do. So for like a side character to hit as hard as she does, you gotta respect it. You just gotta respect it. Also, her song was fire. When's that gonna come out? I forgot the name of it, but I think it comes out next month, so that's exciting. Because it's just so good. It's just so good. She's just the Rock. She's like another Rock, you know? It's just crazy.